this is Water and Air Love and 11. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, and subscribing to my videos and to my channel, and everyone who's been getting personal readings from me. If you are interested in a personal reading, the link is in the description to my website, as well as the link to my Instant Go, where I will just use a few tarot cards to answer your question. Now, tomorrow, the 29th, we have the full moon in Scorpio. So, full moons, of course, are about releasing, but since the full moon is going to be in Scorpio, I feel like there's going to be a lot of inner, emotional things, inner feelings, possible secrets being revealed, coming to light, to be released. Also, Scorpio is about transformation, it's about death and the rebirth, kind of like the phoenix rising from the ashes. So I feel like some people may be getting these big revelations, whether it's an aha moment for yourself or regarding another person in your life. Things are coming out, deep-rooted things are coming out. This also may be a time where you're feeling a bit more emotional, in terms of the emotional maybe struggles or baggage you've been holding in is starting to bubble up a bit more. So definitely, do some full moon rituals to release any, past, anything that's been kind of holding you back, anything that you haven't been releasing out to the world to kind of deal with and release the burden from yourself. Obviously, also, if it's someone that you just need to talk to, then definitely take an opportunity to do that if possible, to release that kind of emotional tie, that emotional bond that may be weighing on you or maybe negative. But yeah, so with the full moon in Scorpio happening tomorrow, I want to do a full moon reading. And this is going to be for the Divine Masculine. We're going to see how the Divine Masculine is feeling about himself, how he is feeling about the Divine Feminine, and how he's feeling about the other people in his life. And I want to focus on these three categories because it's Scorpio, it's a lot of inner things I feel like are bubbling up, inner emotions that maybe haven't been dealt with or haven't been released, haven't been revealed, possible secrets and things like that coming to light. So I want to focus on how they are really feeling about themselves, about their Divine Feminine, and about the other people in their lives. So I'm going to just be using several tarot decks. So I'm just going to be using the Crystal Visions Tarot, the Rider-Waite, and I think I'm going to also use my Lenormand deck. And I may grab some more as we go along, but we're just going to go ahead and see. So, how is the Divine Masculine feeling about himself as we are preparing to go through this full moon in Scorpio? How's the Divine Masculine Collective feeling about himself? Divine Masculine. Okay, so let's see what's going on. So again, this first card is going to be for how the Divine Masculine is feeling about himself. How's the Divine Masculine feeling about himself? Okay, Ten of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so Divine Masculine, even though this is an air sign energy, I feel like this is the same type of energy of Scorpio, of needing to transform, of feeling that Divine Masculine is feeling towards himself, feeling like he's not happy, feeling like he's not satisfied with himself, like this is almost his rock bottom he's hitting in terms of satisfaction, of how he views himself, of how happy or not happy he feels. And he's ready to start something new. He's ready to start a new chapter, have a new way of life where he feels happy about himself, where he feels satisfied in different aspects of his life. Right now, he feels like he's ready to start something new. And bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. So with the Four of Pentacles as the bottom of the deck, it's about holding on to things. So it's like he's done holding on to things. The Divine Masculine, there may have been certain things that you haven't been releasing, that you haven't been letting go, or certain mindsets that you haven't been releasing or letting go. But with this as the bottom of the deck, it's like you've been here, you've been holding on to something, you've been holding on to a mindset, a way of life. But now with this Ten of Swords in the reverse, you're saying that you're over that situation. You're saying that you're ready to start a new chapter, a new day is coming. You're ready to recover from and move on from your kind of recent past way of life. And because it is the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, I feel like it does have to do a lot with your way of life, like your physical way of life. So whether that's your job or your career, where you live, how you interact with others, you're ready to change things up. You've been holding on to it, but now you're ready to say, I'm ready to move on now. Like maybe you thought you were ready to move on before, but now you feel that you've already hit the rock bottom, you've hit your lowest point, and now you feel like you're ready to move on, you're ready to make it a big change within your own life. So let's get some clarifying cards for this. So what else can we know about this Ten of Swords in reverse for how the Divine Masculine is feeling about himself? This feeling that he's ready to start something new, that he's reached his depth of being not satisfied, of being unhappy with himself, and he's ready to stop holding on. He's ready to release and really start something new. We got several cards here. Okay, so the first two cards that came out like by each other, the Three of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So one of the things you may be ready to leave behind is this heartache, this grief that you may have been suffering through in silence, I feel, for some of you. You've been suffering in your own pain for a long time by yourself. You haven't been talking about it. You haven't been expressing how you feel, how hurt you feel. And you're ready to leave that behind. You're ready to open up. You're ready to start communicating to the people you need to regarding this hurt that you feel. And I feel like this is more than just the Divine Feminine. I feel like this does include your Divine Feminine, but I feel like it's more than that. This is including, you know, like I was mentioning before, those conversations, those emotional burdens and hurt that have been lying within you that need to be released. Feeling ready to do that. And the other two cards that, excuse me, that came out together is the Ten of Cups and the Star in reversed. Now, the Ten of Cups, it's the happy family card. It's having everything that you kind of want emotionally, happiness in all aspects, but that really having that happy family, that happy relationship. And the Star in reverse is a delay in reaching your goals, a delay in reaching your dreams, and also it can represent, you know, that feeling like you're losing hope for achieving your dream, achieving your goal. So with these two cards together, I feel like with this Ten of Swords in reverse, part of the thing that you're leaving behind is this delay in achieving your goal or your dream regarding the happy family that you want to have. You've been delaying this, possibly consciously or unconsciously, delaying achieving a goal, delaying getting somewhere where you feel emotionally completely satisfied. Again, this is more than just your divine feminine, although it does include your divine feminine. This is feeling that emotional satisfaction with, you know, all of the relationships in your life. Feeling satisfied with who you are yourself. And again, it's like you're ready to leave this behind. You're ready to stop delaying this emotional satisfaction. You're ready to stop feeling this hurt and pain that you've been internalizing and dealing with on your own. You're ready to start communicating and going forward, making progress from that point. Bottom of the deck is Six of Cups. So like I said, it definitely does involve your divine feminine, but I definitely think there's more to this than just your divine feminine. There may be some other internal things that you have been dealing with divine masculine that's really coming up, that you're ready to move on from, that you're ready to stop feeling hurt by, that you're ready to stop feeling pain regarding. And I actually want to pause real quick and get one more deck. Okay, so I got the Healing Yourself reading cards. I just want to see if we can figure out some of the things, the divine masculine, that you are healing from. Because again, this is how you feel about yourself. You're feeling like you're ready to move on, that you are ready to leave something behind. You're ready to leave behind the delays and the lack of feeling emotionally happy, especially regarding relationships, regarding your divine feminine. You're ready to leave behind the pain, the emotional pain that you've been harboring yourself. You're ready to start releasing that. You're ready to start progressing forward from that. It's like you're ready to start feeling better. You're ready to stop feeling the pain and the heartbreak and the sadness when you think about where you are in your life. You're ready to move on from that. And you're wanting to go back, definitely, with your divine feminine, but also apart from your divine feminine, you're ready to just progress forward to a place where you feel happiness for yourself. You feel happiness within yourself. So let's just see, like, what aspect of the divine masculine is being left behind, is feeling ready to start a new chapter. Okay, so we have victim consciousness. So victim consciousness is that feeling like literally that feeling like things are out of your control. Like things will, if they've been bad, they're always going to be bad. Like there's no way for you to overcome that challenge. So it's like you're releasing the feeling that it's normal to feel bad. You're releasing that feeling that it's normal to feel like you have to be dealing with painful feelings, like you have to be dealing with isolation, with negative thoughts about yourself. You're releasing that feeling that it's normal to feel like you're the victim, like it's normal to feel hurt. And I'm not sure how well you can see in the camera, but there's like a snake down here, like some wolf or something, and like faces in the dress. So it's like you're ready to release the feeling that it's okay to feel attacked. You're releasing that feeling that it's okay to feel like it's normal to feel hurt. It's almost like when you have a dysfunctional relationship, sometimes it becomes normal to feel like, oh, well, this is how we're supposed to communicate, even though it's really dysfunctional. It's really harmful for you emotionally, physically, verbally, whatever. And that becomes your new normal. You're ready to release those things. The other card that came out is Courage. So it's like you're ready, again, and these two go together. It's like you're ready to stop feeling like it's normal to feel bad about yourself. Like it's normal to feel so disconnected, to feel all of the hurt that you're feeling inside divine masculine. You're ready to release that. And you're ready to step into the feeling of empowerment by taking courage and putting yourself first. by pushing yourself forward, by saying, I'm still going to achieve this 10 of Cups. I can still go after the things that make me happy. Victim consciousness would tell you that, oh, you're never going to achieve your goals. It's not going to work out. Victim consciousness would also tell you that, oh, well, everyone feels like this. It's normal to feel this hurt. It's normal to feel this separation. It's normal to feel this pain, especially regarding yourself, because, again, this is 10 of Swords reverse. But that's something that's definitely coming up for how you're feeling and what's being kind of released. So, definitely let me know in the comments if this resonates with you and what's been coming up. Okay, so the next card we're going to get is how the Divine Masculine is feeling about the Divine Feminine. Okay, sorry about that. I had to pause the video, but the next card is going to be how the Divine Masculine is feeling towards the Divine Feminine. So let's get a card. So how's the Divine Masculine feeling towards the Divine Feminine? How's the Divine Masculine, excuse me, feeling towards the Divine Feminine? Three of Swords. Okay. We got Three of Swords before, for how the Divine Masculine is feeling towards himself, wanting to heal that pain, feeling ready to heal that pain. So how the Divine Masculine is feeling towards the Divine Feminine is he is feeling separation. He is feeling heartbreak. He is feeling sadness regarding the Divine Feminine. He's feeling the separateness. He's feeling like things, like he's feeling the separateness. He's feeling the pain. He's feeling that they aren't together. Or that something is not as united as it could be. The bottom of the deck is some more Swords cards. The Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords, I feel like this is a Divine Masculine feeling like he wants to say something, feeling like he wants to start a new chapter with the Divine Feminine. He wants to speak his truth to the Divine Feminine. He wants to kind of start over, just like we got the Divine Masculine is ready to start over for himself, or how he feels towards himself and what's going on within his life. I feel like the Divine Masculine is also wanting that same type of victory, wanting that same type of achievement with expressing himself with the Divine Feminine. He's wanting that new beginning. Because right now, he's definitely feeling like there's no new beginning. He's feeling that separateness. He's feeling the pain and sadness and grief. So let's get a clarifying card for this from the Rider-Waite. So why is this Three of Swords here for how the Divine Masculine is feeling towards the Divine Feminine? Why is this Three of Swords here for how the Divine Masculine is feeling towards the Divine Feminine? Masculine feeling towards the Divine Feminine. Knight of Wands. So like I said, he's definitely wanting, Divine Masculine is definitely, you seem to be wanting to start a new chapter with the Divine Feminine. And with this Knight of Wands, you're wanting to kind of rush in and kind of give your, it's almost like giving your spiel or something based on how passionate and how much desire and passion you have towards your Divine Feminine. You're wanting to really go in and show like the best aspects of yourself, I feel like, to kind of sweep your Divine Feminine off her feet, which would obviously be a big contrast to how you're feeling right now. For some of you, I feel like I feel like you feel like your previous attempt to go and sweep your divine feminine off her feet, like it fell flat for some reason. Like maybe you tried to open up communication or restart things and it just wasn't successful. But yeah, let me know if that's you that is for. But it's definitely wanting to go in, wanting to kind of go in and be passionate and say, you know, let's not have this separation anymore. Let's start something new. Bottom of the deck is the Strength card. So you're wanting to go in and be kind of this new, passionate, kind of expressive person to your divine feminine, but at the same time, I feel like some of you don't feel as confident about going forward. Some of you are trying to gather up the strength right now in order to go forward to your divine feminine, in order to get over this you know, heartbreak and pain that you're feeling towards your divine feminine. So let's get another card for that. So why else is this Three of Swords here for the divine masculine's feelings towards the divine feminine? Okay, the Devil. So this is the card of Capricorn. So with this clarifying Three of Swords, some of you are still dealing with some karmic situation that you are tied to that's kind of prolonging and increasing the feeling of separation and pain, and really separation and yeah, sadness that you have regarding your divine feminine. Some of you have a karmic romantic partner, some type of karmic person in your life that you are tied to right now, that you are still connected with and that you're dealing with right now. And because of that person, that situation, you feel separate. You feel sadness regarding your divine feminine. You feel like you're not with her. You feel like some of you are feeling guilty. But it's like having this karmic energy still attached to you and kind of intensifies this Three of Swords feeling you're having towards the divine feminine. Bottom of the deck is another Knight. So this time we have the Knight of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. So the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it means I feel like some of you are so focused on dealing with this situation, whatever this karmic situation is, that it's almost like it's keeping you so occupied that you're not able to turn away and deal with your feelings for your divine feminine, or deal with making a plan to get to your divine feminine. So it's like something is really occupying your time, something is really drawing your attention and drawing your energy away from your divine feminine. And I feel like others of you, it may not be a karmic romantic partner, it may just be like your job situation is so taxing that you feel bound to it, and it's really taking your time away from doing anything else, and taking your time away from being able to come in as the Knight of Wands and intensifying again that feeling of separation. So let's get a card from the Lenormand deck just to see if there's anything we can know about the Devil card, this thing that's taking up and kind of still connected to the divine masculine. What is this Devil card about? We got 5 cards, so I'm just going to reshuffle. Okay, so we have the fox. So looking over your shoulder, slyness, kind of double checking something because it doesn't feel right. We have the park. So social meetings, social events, engaging with others in a public type of way. And we have deception. We have mask, which is about deception. Bottom of the deck is the heart. So I feel like there definitely is some of you who are still engaged with, in a public way, a romantic karmic partner. Someone that you maybe you side eye them, maybe you think twice about him on your own, but you still in public are very much around them, talking with them. If you're in a relationship, still being in that relationship. But there is deception there. There is something that's just binding you there, that's taking your time away. And that is what leads to this more intense feeling of separation that you're having regarding your divine feminine. So let's go to the last section, which is going to be how the divine masculine feels towards the other people in his life. So this is basically everyone else except the divine feminine. How does divine masculine feel about the other people in his life? Okay, wow. King of Cups. Okay, so this is how the divine masculine is feeling towards the other people that are in his life. So basically everyone else except the divine feminine. Okay, so with this King of Cups here, it's like you're feeling a bit wiser to the situation. You're feeling like you're listening, like you're putting the puzzle pieces together, especially, and you see we have the full moon here in the card. You're listening to your intuitions. You're feeling like you are becoming more emotionally like stable. You're listening to your own emotions, and it's allowing you to make better decisions, better emotional choices in your life. Now, with this being regarding the people in your life that are not the divine feminine, I feel like you are becoming wise and becoming attuned to what these masks are. Maybe this is why this fox card is here, that you've already been starting to listen to your own intuition, because your emotions are starting to balance out a bit more. You're starting to double check, like double look at people, their intentions, listening to your own feelings about what you get with listening to your own feelings about how you feel when you're around certain people. So it's like you're listening and embracing your own emotions and your own intuition even more. And it's allowing you to make smarter decisions, to make better decisions about who and what it is that's going to make you feel satisfied. Now, bottom of the deck is the devil again. So again, some of you are definitely, you have that karmic obstacle, that karmic energy that you are dealing with. But it's like you are becoming wise to what it is. You are becoming wise to the things that you've been bound to that haven't been so great. You're using your intuition more about it. And things are becoming clearer to you about the truth of this kind of devil connection that you've been engaging in, that maybe you didn't even realize it was like that at the beginning. But now you're starting to realize that. So let's get a clarifying card. So what else can we know about why this King of Cups here? So increase intuition, strength, and how the divine masculine is viewing the people, is feeling towards the people in his life, the other people. Why this is King of Cups here for Divine Masculine's feeling towards the other people. So we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so the Two of Wands in reverse is about having kind of scattered energy, feeling like you're not going off on your own, like a delay in like the difference between what you feel you should do and your passions versus the other people in your life. So feeling like you're not ready to kind of, or not necessarily feeling like you're not ready to take things into your own hands and go your own way, but feeling a delay in going your own way because of the difference in opinion between what you feel passionate about with these wands versus what other people feel you should feel passionate about. So it's that difference in like vision for yourself, that difference in the goals for yourself. And again, with this being clarifying the King of Cups, it's like you are becoming attuned to the differences between you and the other people around you. You're becoming attuned to maybe the ways that things have been blocked for you. Again, maybe you didn't realize before for whatever reason, but now you're really integrating all of these intuitive and psychic feelings, really embracing and balancing your emotions. That is making you a better decision maker because you're listening to your intuition, and it's revealing some of the blocks that have been up. And right now, I just keep feeling about the reading from earlier this week. Where I feel like the Divine Masculine, a lot is just becoming more readily revealed to you, more apparent to you. And I feel like this is one of those things as well. You are putting the pieces together, learning how to integrate your own emotions and your own intuition to make decisions and to be strong as a person going forward. And you're realizing maybe blocks that other people have put in the way, or differences in your vision for yourself versus other people's vision for yourself. Listening to your gut intuition about how people maybe have been trickily or underhandedly blocking things, blocking your progress. Bottom of the deck is Seven of Wands. So Seven of Wands is about standing your ground against other people, feeling confident to, deal with any battles or deal with any backlash that may come forward. And this is, I feel like, the energy that you're starting to take on now as you are realizing that things have been blocked, that realizing that there are differences between you and the people you've been around. You're starting to stand up for yourself and be like, no, this is what I want to do. I have to go my own direction. So let's get a Lenormand card for this. So what was being delayed with this Two of Wands in the reverse for the Divine Masculine? Okay, so it looks like confusion. This isn't really a delay, but it was causing you confusion. Bottom of the deck is the Child, so this is again about your dreams. This is about achieving your dreams, thinking about things. So similar to this, realizing that your vision for yourself is different from the vision other people have for you. You were thinking about things, you were wanting to do things, but the people around you just caused confusion, just cause you to lose your way a little bit. And it's interesting because if you look at the Two of Wands upright, there's like not a cloud in the side. It's a clear vision. I want to go forward and do this. So when it's reversed, it's like the vision becomes less clear because you are being impacted by these other people. So let's get just one more card from the Rider-Waite deck to see what else is this Two of Wands in the reverse about. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, so a delay in new opportunity. So could be relating to career or bad financial decisions, bad decisions regarding your home environment, bad things health-wise, a new opportunity not starting. Two of Pentacles in reverse. So again, something being out of balance, maybe being overly focused on one thing, but to the point where it doesn't benefit you. But that was right by the Five of Cups. So it's like you're in this feeling of like feeling hurt by your divine feminine, feeling these other internal hurts. But it's like you were kept in this Five of Cups feeling unsatisfied and just dealing with it energy by these other people. They kind of got you out of balance, they got other things delayed, and then they got you to the point where you weren't satisfied, or not completely 100% necessarily the other people, but then you were feeling, you know, crying over spilled milk, crying over what happened, not feeling satisfied, but they weren't helping you to turn around and see new opportunities. It was like they were keeping you in that feeling of everything sucks and that's just the way it is. And then the last card that we got is the Hierophant, but in the reverse. So with this, so after all of those things happened where things got out of balance, where you kind of got okay with being unsatisfied with whatever the situation was, having that delay in opportunity, focusing on the wrong things, then we get to the point where you really started taking, I feel like you may have really started taking to heart the opinions of other people, or at least really giving more credence to other people than you should have with this Hierophant reverse. So it's like maybe before you were straight-laced, but then you started broadening your horizons, which is a good thing, but then it got to the point where it just kind of really got you off track. For others of you, I feel like it's you just going completely kind of, what's the best phrase? After all of these things, kind of saying, F it, I don't even care, I'm just going to do whatever I want to do, even if it keeps me feeling in a cycle of being unsatisfied, even if it keeps me feeling out of balance, even if it continues to block the new opportunities that I actually want to have. It's almost like getting trapped on a hamster wheel or something. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. So for some of you, it's like you really started giving in to the people around you. And maybe giving in isn't the right word, but you started really coming from this energy of, oh, I want things to be balanced, and I want things to be good and equal with the people around me. But then when you look at what actually happened, that wasn't really the case, especially if you were giving financially, or if there was some health aspect to this of like overindulging, becoming really unhealthy, making bad spending decisions. It all led to you feeling that Five of Cups, out of that crying over spilled milk, but staying in that situation. And that led some of you to just being like, F it, whatever, I don't even care anymore. But again, this is something that you all are realizing. You're realizing this attachment. You're realizing the truth of the situation. You're realizing that this has been a struggle, that this has been a commitment that you maybe haven't realized how damaging it could be. So that is the reading, Divine Masculine. I hope it resonated. Definitely let me know in the comments. I'm interested to hear. This is a new spread for me, but I thought it'd be like interesting to look at, especially with the full moon in Scorpio going on. And it definitely looks like this is very applicable to, you know, characteristics of the Scorpio full moon. So that is the reading. If you're interested in a personal reading, the link is in the description to my website to get a pre-recorded reading, as well as the link to my Instant Go account. Also, if you'd like to donate to the channel, then my PayPal me link is in the description. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.